volume.
Man out.
I don't know why it switched.
Is it on now? I can't hear it.
Yeah, we're fine.
Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Yeah, Jabes.
Word up.
Word up, girl.
Word up.
We're live.
Yep.
We're live.
Again.
Well,
Oh,
come on.
Sorry.
God damn it,
thought you
man.
just-
It is weird. It is
What?
weird.
What?
Just the little dum-dum inside just peeks their head out. We've been working on this for 2 years. We are finally live around the world, and you're like, oh, yeah, we got another show today. Nope.
No, I'm saying we're also live.
Yeah, we are. HardAFSeltzer.com. We are live around the world right now. Go to HardAFSeltzer.com. Buy as many as you want. Do it. Somebody bought 6 cases yesterday from Patreon. Mike Demo did,
He's
yeah.
got a little party coming up.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to party. Or it's just for him so that he can have them always.
Yeah.
And guess what he did, Ross?
What did he do?
He saved on shipping because when you buy 2 cases, it's
That's
the
right.
price of one.
Yeah, well, you get $10 off. I know that, yeah.
That's good. I mean, as far as shipping, that's good.
Yes.
To get $10 off.
Yeah, and I think we'll do a show. We're talking about doing a business show like once a month and just putting it on the Drinking Bros feed, kind of just going through the paces of what it's like starting a company and everything else. I wish we would have done that with Black Rifle, but hindsight is 2020. You never know what any of this shit is. But I'd like to do this with the seltzer and see kind of where it goes, and then from where you started and everything else, and be able to track it. And I think we'll do one of those tomorrow, to be honest with you, because it's taken almost 2 years, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because we were
at Loro, and it was a very Kanye moment of myself. Yo, we got to do a seltzer, dog.
right. Yeah, but I think
Thank you.
Thank
you. Yeah. Feel free to turn that applause up.
Did Dan press it?
No.
Oh, Dan's into it now.
We're getting rid of that button, by the way.
Yeah,
loves
Dan
it. It's gone.
loves it.
He needed it. It was for
Needed
the
it.
moment
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
Hard
yeah.
AF conception.
Yeah.
The genesis.
Just everybody's getting a fucking participation applause.
I love it. You're watching golf. Every fucking shot is a participation applause.
Hey, Rory's first place right now.
And that's fine because we've got money on it. We've all got money on it in the office here, so that's great. But every shot, it's great. Yeah, it's you're a professional golfer. Of course, that's great.
Right.
Hit a hole in one, then I'll go bug fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I won't go Waste Management Phoenix Open, take off your tops, fucking get loose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost 2 years ago. We were sitting at Loro at the barbecue place.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, yo.
Yo, and you said, yo.
Pretty much.
We should have a seltzer, and it should be more than this.
Yeah.
And they were like, well.
That's how it always starts, right? With any business, any idea, you think you have an idea, you think it's better than everyone else's, and then you try to execute it.
Well, you also find the problem. So you're like, okay, these are like White Claw, for example. These are low calorie, but they're 4 or 5%. So your problem was I'm drinking way too much of them.
Yes.
So it really evens out to more calories anyways. What if you did higher percentage?
Yeah. And then you can get blackout drunk, as
Right.
well, where it tastes great, but you can get blackout drunk, and you don't have to drink a case of whatever the fuck you were drinking.
Might I say 8% never tasted so good.
Thank you.
It really
It's
does.
true. It's
It
true,
really
by the way.
does.
And I think that's what'll separate this from everything else. Once it's out there, and like the taste itself is great. Same with Black Rifle. They just make good coffee. Whether or not you know anything about their story or anything else, like just make good coffee at the end of the day. Same with us. Like we just make great seltzer. The rest of this shit is a bonus that we do.
The crema rises to the top.
Where are you today?
The cream rises to the top.
Well, yeah, it does.
You're in a space. Some would say, like when I said we're getting in the seltzer space, people are like, oh.
Yeah.
There's not enough of those, right?
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
with coffee.
Yeah,
but what happens when something's really good?
That's it. You win. And
win.
I try to tell this to everybody. We were just like, hey, dude, if you want to be in whatever, like Ghost Bed, there's a million fucking mattresses.
Right.
I just love this goddamn mattress. And they happen to have like rad products across the board where we literally have all their shit. Pillows, sheets, the mattress, everything.
Everywhere.
In every single room of the house. Even the kids have them. So, yeah, dude, if you make a great product, then the rest will take care of itself, I think. But we'll see. In the meantime, there was a lot of Nooners who showed up for the Hard AF Seltzer launch here in Austin, Texas for the Super Bowl. Kevin Walters is saying, I don't want to wait 4 to 5 business days. I might just need to break into Papa G's and get my cases sooner. I don't think you have them, do you, Georgia?
No, I have the link on all the unreleased merch. So if you want that limited drop of merch, you got to slide in my DMs.
Oh, gotcha. What's
He
your...
doesn't have that either.
What? Yeah. Does he not?
No.
I got NFTs of the merch.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's really fucking funny because I was like, do we have a secret code that only Giorgio knows? Because I haven't been in that meeting. Oh, it's great.
No, I'm just lying.
No, you have some merch, right?
No.
That you made me wear at the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't make you wear it,
No,
Giorgio.
it was, of course.
This
it was.
isn't
Well-
fucking slavery.
No, but we all wanted to rock the merch for the event. You know, we all
Yeah,
wanted to
It's
be hard.
It's an implied, it's an implied demand.
Right. You know.
Sure. Well, I'd say what if you were there, weren't there, we made a little video for you, and you can see the event. There was like 500 people there. It was fucking nuts, dude. We had a great
It
time.
was fun.
I don't remember a lot of that game,
No,
but
that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, you're drinking 8% seltzers all day. Shit's gonna get wild.
Literally all day,
Yeah.
it's gonna get weird, and it did.
And Danny Warsnop was down at Jared's house with Dan. They were doing some drugs, and he made a little song for us for the video. So go ahead and play that right now.
How perfect.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
Those cans were empty on my picture, just so you guys know.
No, they weren't. You were drinking. You were drinking all day pregnant.
But it was just a
Drinking
goof.
all day.
No, I was
pregnant.
not, dude.
All day long. And I got a call from your OBGYN during the party, and they were like, is Jesse drinking? And I was like, heavily. Is the baby going to be okay?
Oh, my God.
She was like, tell her just to stop at like 4.
By the way, it'd be fine if I did that one day, but I did not.
Expose the child early to the hard AF. That way they get a tolerance built up, but while they're still in the womb.
Right, because when I'm breastfeeding, like, they're going to be wasted.
Yeah.
So they better get it together.
And I was telling you, like, actually, I don't know if I can say this, but,
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
well, did you announce the gender?
Yes. Remember, you made fun of me on
did, yeah.
stage?
Okay, well, you're having a girl, so you want to keep her thin and petite.
Yeah.
Right.
So drink during the pregnancy.
You have to.
Drink during the pregnancy
Yeah,
and drink a low-cal, high ABV seltzer, right?
You learn those tastes early.
You really do.
Yeah.
You really do.
I will say maybe when I'm going in labor, I might drink one.
Maybe.
Because at that point, they're coming out, guys.
Yeah, they're coming out. Okay, you're fine.
You're completely cooked. You're coming out of the oven. There's not much I can do to you at that point.
I don't know. Yeah, and it's like, how does an epidural not affect the baby, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, you're good. You're good. A lot of madness going on. This Airbnb story fucking tore my face off.
Did
This
it, though? Like, are you super surprised?
I'm not super surprised. I'm surprised the guy got caught. Is that bad?
You're surprised you got caught. Oh, okay.
I'm
You can
surprised
be
he got caught.
surprised. You can't be like disappointed, but you can be surprised.
I'm not disappointed at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sad he got caught.
I'm not going to go that far.
I feel bad for him. Look, I don't know where you go. You know what I mean? I don't know where.
Pull up the guy. Pull up this guy from the Airbnb. I emailed you with the entire show.
So it's on the Sun, but it's owner videos, like has 2,000 videos of guests in his Airbnb.
In Texas, in a cabin in Texas.
And then it looks just like he had a camera that was set up just like a Wi-Fi router, but it was actually a camera. So
yeah.
Smart.
Small
Very
little hidden
smart.
camera.
Very, very smart.
Has anyone seen the documentary Voyeur?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
I'm familiar with the word.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What's it about?
It's about spying on people and staring at people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sexually?
So anyways, it was from back in the day when the guy had to actually build a tunnel in the top of the hotel instead of just camera, because it was a really long time ago. So he had this hotel and he had all these like tunnels and weird things that he had to build in this hotel in order to watch people.
They use it in a movie too. Fuck.
Ocean's 11?
No.
Boondock Saints?
Come on, dude. No,
Is
dude.
it a porno?
He was taking people through the back of the hotel. It was Redman. Redman was the bellman. And
From Wu-Tang Clan?
yeah, he was talking about, was it Zach Braff, where he was like, hey, dude, we're just watching people fuck?
How high?
No.
In Garden State.
There you go.
Yeah, they just
Jesus
wandered.
Christ,
They just wandered
Giorgio.
through the back halls.
Yeah, through the back halls. And he was like, did you see some titties in here? You saw some titties in here. You should have a better day than this.
Yeah, no, that was not like there's no copyright infringement because it's not exactly
Not at all.
the same thing at all.
Not at all. But
at all what
that's
I was
how
talking about.
But that's
yeah.
how you used to fucking spy on people, was you had to go through the goddamn walls and the ceilings and all that other bullshit. Or the Aaron Andrews method, where you pay off the front desk,
Right,
you find
and
out where they are, and then you videotape them, and then she wins $30 million. So
Yeah.
yeah. But with this, pull up this guy, Bob. That's not the guy
Yeah, it
that
is.
I want. No.
Oh.
This isn't the guy I want to watch me having sex. Like, if it was a better looking dude, I could probably pass this. I could probably be fine with it. Is that weird?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's this guy. And it's like, that doesn't give me any joy.
But it's always that guy. Do you know what I mean? It's never
Okay.
a well-adjusted, confident, hot dude.
Businessman.
Or a chick.
Yeah.
Or a chick.
Rich guy.
2,000 videos he has of people. And how they found it was the husband did a sweep of the house and thought he recognized something suspicious. And then he Googled how to look up like videos and shit like that. So
Googled how to look up videos?
yeah, how to find if you're being spied on like privately.
Oh.
And so they were like, check this. And he checked the cable router. And sure enough, there was a camera there. And he said something felt weird because he had a conversation with the guy. And he said, look, it's Texas. It's beautiful out. Feel free to watch the sunsets naked or just snuggle
He
in your
said that?
pajamas all
No,
day.
he didn't.
Yes, he did. And so that's when it triggered it for this guy who was just like, am I being watched? Because it feels like I might be watched with me and my wife.
He's so close to like keeping it together. You know, you just can't lead him on that much. He got overexcited.
Do you think he was always saying that or he just got sloppy towards the end? Because you know what I mean? Like, if you say that exact phrase to 2,000 people,
Yeah.
one of them is not going to be an idiot, right? Like, one of them has got to be like, that's a fucking weird thing to say, right?
I don't know. So I was thinking about this on the drive over here with you. You just don't care about anything at all. Like your data being breached or people tracking you online or anything else. Mm-hmm. I don't know that you personally would just give a shit about this if you didn't know. I don't think you would take the time to go through the house. You'd be like, dude, if he wants to watch me fuck, he can watch me fuck.
It depends on what he's doing with the videos, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not going anywhere, obviously, because then you could sue
then
for $1 gajillion.
I don't care.
This was private use for him.
I don't care. Not that like it's my thing. I just don't fucking care. Like what I don't know, we all know. And you said it in the beginning of the show. Like I'm a little dum-dum. I have a small amount of bandwidth.
Yeah.
I can only concern myself with a certain amount of things, right?
Yeah.
So like someone else filming me eating chips on the bed because that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might not actually get any fucking. You're going to get maybe like a bed wine and some Cheez-Its, you know? And so good for you. Have fun. I don't care.
And maybe he got mad. Like he had 2 or 3 of those in a row, and he's like, "All right, I got to
like, you know, I got to tell them.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Kip Knuth sends it's going to be a hard AF seltzer night. It is. You can order now. hardafseltzer.com. Feel free. Fire away, dude. Shipping to 42 states. I think he went home, probably looked at some couples, like Giorgio said. 3 or 4 guests in a row, and he was like, "God damn it, I don't have any jerk material."
All they're doing is just like eating on the bed and like,
I don't have any jerk material.
Yeah.
I've got to say something. What do I say? Stars. Watch naked. Watch in your pajamas. That would be fun. Nothing's happening.
Because it's such a specific kink, you guys. Because like if you want to see somebody doing certain things, just type it in the internet, right? Like the idea of having to sit there and just hoping that this couple does the kind of fucking thing that you're into, that's a lot of work for
is it just
disappointment.
Is it just the magic of it?
Is it just the idea that you're watching?
Yeah.
And if
strangers fuck or just walking around buck naked.
If so, good for you. If that's your thing,
For me, it's knowing my house plan is there. Like it's them, they're strangers, but it's like my
your
stuff is
stuff.
there.
Yeah. You could go to the bed after.
Smell
and
it.
Be like, what? He cut me off. Smell it.
Smell it. Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, you could smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it, sure.
Sure.
If you wanted to smell the bed, go ahead. right in the middle? Do you go right for the middle of the bed first?
Yeah.
The dark spot.
Goes right for it.
This show is a dark spot. My God, dude. My God, Giorgio. I mean, we're 15 minutes in. And you're already sniffing beds, dude, after people leave.
He came out hot.
Yeah.
Look, he thought it's one of those things that like you think the other person is going to say the same thing. And he's like, "Oh, I'm talking to Jessie. She'll say smell it probably, right?" And I just led him right into off the cliff.
Some angel dust on that weed today.
Yeah.
Likes to get wet.
No, I set him up. I knew he was going to say that, and then I was going to act like I wasn't going to say the same thing, but I was.
Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube, by the way. But the beauty of this, to cap off this story, is when they caught Homeboy, and they said, "Hey, we know what you're doing," and they found 2,000 videos or whatever, he said to the press, "I'm innocent, and the truth will eventually get out and set me free." I'm not real sure how you got caught with over 2,000 videos, illegally recording people inside your Airbnb house that you own, and you're going to get off because how? What's your defense in that? "Oh, I had no idea the camera was on."
Maybe that like someone else put it there, another guest. You didn't know anything about it.
They found the videos at his house.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, another guest put it and then just kept sending him to him. I don't know.
Either way, this dirtbag is he'll be going away for a while.
And I also think like probably if you're in an Airbnb, you should sort of assume that someone might be watching you.
Yeah. And it happened to me. Actually, all of us. Giorgio was there. Giorgio, Dan, Jared. We all rented a huge Airbnb in LA and shot a bunch of episodes. And we brought in production equipment through the front door. And we got a call within maybe 90 seconds.
Yeah. No, they do have like...
Ring.
Yeah, not they don't have it in the bedroom usually, but yeah, they're watching to see if you're bringing dogs in, if you're whatever, doing pornos in the living room. So yeah, if you're having sex in weird places, like you can probably assume that there's a ring somewhere, but in the bedroom, probably there shouldn't be, or the bathroom, stuff like that.
What are those cameras called that we have for the kids? Nest? Is it Nest or?
For the kids?
In the rooms?
Yeah, I mean, I just have baby monitors.
Okay, so there was one place that I did stay that had those type of monitors in there, and it was I guess you could pass it off as a child's room if you were going to do it, right? But I was like, where does that go? I unplugged it. I just unplugged it, but I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, where does that go? Because I didn't see a monitor for myself to watch kids, and I was with Dan, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Dan immediately was like, unplug it now.
Well, he wants to unplug everything in the house, right? As soon as you get there.
Microwave, unplug it.
Unplug it. They're listening.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, it has happened. But this one was pretty sophisticated. Like I didn't notice it when I saw it in the photo. I was like, wow, that's smart. Very smart.
yes. Yes.
Very, very smart.
Yes. Yes.
Kanye's back. Jabes, I know you're amped to talk about Kanye again. Mm-hmm. It doesn't leave. He does not leave.
No.
Is that the song of the year? Yes. To me, it is so far.
Okay.
I love it. I love the song before I even saw the video. And I even hit you up. I was like, yo, dude, listen to this song. This is dope as shit. And they just dropped the video. What was that, this morning, Sean?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's trending for it, obviously. Mm-hmm. Is there a still image of Pete Davidson in there? There you go. We'll put that up on screen.
What I like, it's claymation.
Yeah.
And he even put the like dark pieces.
Butthole eyes. Say it.
I don't.
Butthole eyes.
I don't love the butthole eye.
That's what it's called, though. That's the medical term. Butthole eyes.
Is it?
Yeah. And then he's stroking this head in the video that's cut off. I love it because he poured rose seeds all over it, and then the roses grew out of his head and all that shit, and it was a nice thing for Skeet. What? That's all I know him as now. Like, that name is stuck.
Yeah.
And as soon as it did, because about a week ago, Skeet Davidson joined Instagram, and that's when Kanye named him Skeet Davidson, and he shut that down within maybe 48 hours.
Who shut it down?
Pete Davidson.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. He has no more Instagram anymore after that.
I say just roll with it if you're Pete, right?
So that's the other side of this that I want to take. There was a comedian on Twitter today who just said, whatever you think about Pete Davidson or how hilarious this is or mortified you are by it, whatever it is, just know this. He's living the American comedian dream where he literally doesn't have to go and perform in one club, and his day rate is just going up through the fucking roof as we speak, which is true. Because usually you have to do every fucking club in America to gain some fame because he's shitty on SNL. So it's not like he was going to charge right off of SNL and be like, oh my God, there's the next great actor. He's not. Mm-hmm. But comedy-wise, if you want to be the most famous and get the most amount of money, all you need is a name. He certainly has that now without literally doing anything because he's fucking awful on Saturday Night Live. And I don't even think he pops back up that much, Bob. I don't know if you watch it at all.
I usually just watch the YouTube
clips afterwards. Yeah, if it's any good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through. Like I always watch the weekend update, but that's the Che and Joe's parts. I don't watch typically the people, the guests sliding.
Yeah, I don't think anyone like sits down on a Saturday night anymore, right?
No, and watches Saturday Night Live.
And like catches it
sucks.
at 11:30.
Yeah,
right.
It sucks.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Pete Davidson is the biggest
not,
star to come off SNL in 2 decades.
It's so true.
He is, though.
So
he's
sad.
bigger than Kristen Wiig. He's bigger than Bill Hader.
Yeah.
He's bigger than,
I know.
It's weird.
So sad.
It's fucking weird. The least talented guy in America is the most famous on there. And you're like, I just do not get it.
He played, I didn't watch this whole sketch, but I saw like a clip of it on Twitter or whatever. I guess he played like Joe Rogan a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And it was just.
It was awful.
Bad.
It was terrible. He can't do impressions. He can't do anything else. His segments on Weekend Update here and there, okay?
He can only be himself.
That's it.
Which is fine, by the way. You don't have to be.
No, you don't have to be somebody, but you're on the wrong show for that. Like, that's
Pretty
the
much,
wrong fucking show for you.
I mean, unless you're going to be like a host of Weekend Update, you need to probably be able to act.
Yes. And he's not going to be a host of Weekend Update. And the weird thing is people at SNL don't like him either. And because of the way he treats it, like when he does interviews about SNL, he's just like, oh yeah, that's what I do, and I'm not really in it, and I'm not really that good, and
and they hate me,
and it takes weeks off and shit. But like, unfortunately for Lorne Michaels, that's your most famous person, so you really can't fire him because you have nothing else. I don't even know who's left on that show anymore. I know the Asian dude.
It's grim.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
It's grim.
I don't know who's on that show anymore. He wants to go to 50 years for the show and then quit, Lorne Michaels. I don't know if he'll get there is the problem, because I think he's 3 more years. And the last three in particular have been horrific. But then if you really want to go back, take this back to 2015. That was probably when it was decent last. Whenever the Lonely Island guys got off of there. That's when it shit the bed to me.
That's what it feels like, actually. You're just trying to, like, you know, the end of the marathon where the people are just kind of like getting over the finish line. That's sort of what it feels like. Like, pretty lazy. Every sketch needs to appeal to everyone. You're not doing anything too crazy. You're just kind of getting to the 50 years. Yeah,
and that's what it feels like. And to get it over the finish line, you still need enough ratings to get there. And I guess Pete Davidson's the guy. But this video I found hilarious. It's trending right now all over Twitter of like, this is mortifying. This is whatever. No, dude, it's a claymation dude. And it's fucking rad. The song is a banger too. God damn it, dude.
I think that helps probably. But
I didn't even give a shit if there was a music video. We're only talking about it because it's out today, but a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I was like, dude, this song is the fucking best I've heard all year. And it made me realize how much I missed the game. I'm like, where the fuck is he at, dude? Like, he's still great. What's going on?
Right. He did have a great line because he's dating like a great value version of Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A Wish version of Kim?
Yeah. Whatever you want to say. Shyness, whatever. But anyway, he had a good line that was like, there's a million yous and only one me, right? Like,
There's 1,000 yous, there's only one of me.
Yeah. But it's true, right? Whatever that means. Like, he could just pluck, like, from his Instagram, literal lookalikes.
There's a ton.
There's a ton. I mean, I think that's more of like a testament to her. But anyway, it still kind of is like, oh, fuck.
And Kanye, you feel like he's off his meds on this one too, which I like. No more counseling. I don't negotiate with therapists. I was like, way to go, dude. Way to fucking go, bro.
Yeah, I love to see it.
I don't negotiate with therapists. God. It's good.
Yeah.
He's there. He's still there. I didn't like the Donda 2 album, though, by the way. I wasn't a fan of that one. I don't know if that'll ever be released besides that stem player, but whatever the fuck he did with the game, congratulations, Jesus Christ. And it's a sample from an old Eazy-E song. So if you feel like you've heard the background before, because a lot of people are like, what is that from? It's an old Eazy-E song, and then when he starts mixing at the end, it's very like late 80s, early 90s, and you're like, fuck you, dude. Yes. But for Skeet, what do you think the over-under is, that how many years that guy has left to live?
Skeet?
Yeah, I say 5.
You think none of Kanye's fans are going to do anything to him?
No, not that. I don't think he's going to get killed, although it would be...
Because Kanye doesn't have those type of fans.
He doesn't.
First off, most Kanye fans look like me.
Yeah. Oh, and not only that, but there's a lot of Asians, so they're not going to do anything.
Yeah, it's not. This isn't some like. He's not like. I don't think Compton goes bananas for fucking Kanye West.
No, not at all.
Like, he is a suburban rapper.
I'm saying I think Homeboy's going to off himself. That's just my guess.
No.
Yeah.
20 years from now, Pete Davidson is playing the tattooed stepdad in some sort of new rom-com film where it's okay to raise
I
your
actually
gay
think
son.
take Kanye, something happens to Kanye before Pete.
Way more likely.
Well, that would be a great bet. If you were going to say, because mybookie.com, promo code DrinkingBros doubles your deposit. They usually do celebrity deaths like this of who would live longer.
Does jail count? Like prison?
No, you got to die. And with both of them, that would be an awesome bet. Because I think, and I told you this last night, 'cause we watched the last part of that documentary, that Genius documentary on Netflix, which was fucking great. And if you love Kanye or hate him, like it'll either make you love him more or hate him more, depending upon what camp you lie in there. But it was very, very well done, shot, edited well, all that shit. And it was fucking rad. You also see why he is the way he is in that. And there was moments at the end where the guy just cut the camera and was just like, I love him even though he's my friend. He's off his fucking medication, and this, whatever he's talking about, is fucking nuts. And he just turned off the camera. So, yeah. But I turned to you last night and I go, you know the best thing that would happen to Kanye West right now, today, is if he died. If he died, he would go down as everything he ever wanted to be, and people would just assume he's the greatest of all time, and you would never hear the end of it. There'd be Jesus T-shirts and everything.
He's on the John Lennon trajectory.
Yes.
He's a fucking weirdo creep after his Beatles era is over. So now he's just in the post-Beatles part of his career.
Pissing people off,
Yep.
like being borderline abusive, stalkerish, just crazy.
Get weird political stuff. Like
Yeah.
he decided to be Lennon and not McCartney, and he's going real Lennon.
You know the weird thing about that comparison is like Lennon had some solid fucking hits on his own, right?
Yeah.
And that like if you look at just the last week or 2 weeks, let's take this song here.
Mm-hmm.
This song is probably my favorite song of the year so far. It's fucking amazing. But that Dawn to 2 album isn't good. So I think you're in a stage of your career where you're just probably picking and choosing one song at a time and not a full album anymore.
Because he Wings shits all over whatever Lennon did after like Paul McCartney's shit, way better after the Beatles than Lennon's stuff after the Beatles.
Ooh, that is a
Way
fucking...
better.
Are we not going to talk about Imagine or...
Even how
Fuck
you say it too.
Live and Let Die.
Even how you say it. That wing shit. Like
Wings.
Who doesn't love Wings?
Band on the Run?
Band on the Run is great. It's great.
That fucking
It's great.
Lennon didn't touch that. Even his Christmas song is way better than Lennon's Christmas song. Lennon's Christmas song is like genocide on Christmas, and Paul McCartney's like dancing around a Christmas tree. You know what I mean?
And that McCartney song you did with Kanye was great. The one he did with Michael Jackson was great.
Wings is better than fucking the Beatles.
Boy,
that wing shit.
it's time to kill all the mics. Speaking of wings,
Wing.
I gotta
Wing shit all over fucking anything John Lennon did.
I got a hero that you would have loved last night.
A hero?
Yeah, and he deserves to be called a hero. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a child.
Oh, okay.
But I'm back. I'm coaching right now. Season just started. First practice last night. Boys were looking great. Parents were like, dude, this is fucking rad. Like nobody coaches like this. And I go, I won the championship last year. I'm not fucking losing this year. We're going back to back. And so
I thought we had the jersey still. And I was like, oh yeah, no, we have it. And then I was like, oh yeah, he put it in a shadow box. I forgot.
I framed it. I framed our child's 6-year-old jersey.
Till totally fits him. I was like, oh, we could still use it. No. And then Jax is like, can you take it out? Can't you take it out?
Can you break the glass?
Can you break the glass? Yeah, because there's no other way.
I went and got that. That was like right after I started working here. Don't break that glass.
No.
That was like $500.
It was
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
It was
No.
and I said,
like,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You got to email the commissioner.
And expensive and takes a really long time.
No.
And yeah.
You got to email the commissioner. But first practice, you bring the kids in together. And it's kind of a teamwork exercise. I say, all right, you guys get to name your team. I'm not going to name it. The parents aren't going to name it. I want you guys to work together as a team to come up with names. So I'm going to go one by one down the row, and you tell me what the name is. And this kid in the middle, like 4 down, he just screams out, the chicken wings. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm all in. And every other kid was like, no. I bookmarked it. I was like, I'm going to tell my wife this tomorrow because that was a championship move. And so his mom came up.
Because you're endangered. You're hardcore. Like you can't, you know what I mean? Can't get a hold of you. You're elusive. I like it. I think that guy's a freaking genius.
He is. And look, he's a child or else, I would say his name. But anyways, after practice, his mom comes over to me and she was just like, hey, did you guys come up with a team name and everything else? And I said, yeah, the kids picked the Austin Bulls is what they wanted.
The Austin what?
Bulls.
Bull?
Yeah, bull is in like, yeah. That's kids. What are you going to do? They were they named themselves the Blue Dragons last year, okay? So,
that at least, like, you get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bowls?
Bulls.
They got a sweet hand sign, though.
Yeah.
Like, they can do this, like, when they're cheering on each other.
Yeah, I can do this.
The Bulls, baby.
Yeah. We can do it. We'll steal it from the Longhorns. Who gives a shit? Steal it from Texas. But the mom came over to me and was just like, oh, it was an awesome practice. And they named themselves the Austin Bulls and everything else. And I was like, so that's who we're going to be. If you see it on the thing, that's who we are or whatever. And I go, which one is yours? And then she pointed to that kid, and I go, just know he's a champion. She was like, what? Why? And I go, well, he wanted to name the team the Chicken Wings, so.
And I love it. Oh, dang.
Yeah. He got outvoted. Damn it. But the Austin Chicken Wings would have been the best. Because then, obviously that would have been carved on the trophy after we win the championship this year. So we'll
good.
And there's a wing shortage,
There is.
That's what I'm saying. There's
There
so
is.
much behind it.
I know. Jesse makes the best wings in the biz, by the way. That's the best I've ever had.
Thanks, man.
We should have people over for a pool party.
No, because then they'll feel obligated to come.
That's true.
They have lives of their own.
I mean, you could cater it with hard AF.
Well, that's it. That's a done deal.
and then you'll come. Okay.
That's a done deal.
I mean,
but
that's
the wings alone. That Masvidal fight's on this weekend, Saturday night. That's going to be a good one. But that's too late for the kids. They can't stay up for that bullshit.
It's always tricky inviting work friends.
Yeah, because I know everybody's got lives. That's why I never invite them for shit.
We're with you all week. Hey, want to hang
I know.
out and do the same thing, only not get paid and there's no cameras? It's like,
will
no,
say-
I'm good.
I remember the one weekend Dan invited us to an escape room, and I'm like, that's just work.
He did?
Yeah.
Dan? Oh, no, it wasn't an escape room. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, because we both thought it was an escape room, and we both are thinking about what it would be like to be in an escape room with Dan, and
Yeah,
especially if there's
like-
no logical way to find it, you just have to grab at stuff. He'd be getting so angry.
Like, he's going to shoot me.
No, it was like a murder mystery thing around downtown Austin, which pretty much just ended. We ended it pretty quickly because we realized we didn't have to actually go to the places, so we just went to a bar and drank while I just pretended I was at the places, me and Brittany.
And you guys solved the
it.
crime,
Yeah.
They solved the crime from the bar.
So it was
It's
still
nice.
fun.
They need better writers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was misinformed then.
Yeah. Because even Ross was like, oh, I thought this was an escape room. I'm like,
So did I.
No.
So did I.
Yeah.
Krager's
Anyway,
saying, I
so
remember
next
when
time.
Pat McAfee appreciated the shout out for the Blue Dragons on his show. That was still the best.
Oh, that's right.
And
Krager's did that shit
there was
too.
2 dads on the team who came up to me and were like, hey, dude, are you friends with Pat McAfee? And I was like, I know him, but I wouldn't say that I'm friends with him, I'm friends with his producer. And he goes, yeah, dude,
no.
I've heard, yes, I know. No. Most of these people, guest-wise and shit like that, they're acquaintances, but we don't bro down too often.
Sure.
But homeboy was just like, he goes, 2 of the dads were like, dude, people keep calling in talking about the Blue Dragons on there for your team. And I was like, yes, dude.
So cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. You know what else is awesome? Our sponsors, ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros, 40% off the bundle package. Jabes, what is it? What's in the bundle package?
You can get, I think it's mattress and adjustable base,
Yeah.
which you should be getting those together anyways.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, get it.
If you don't want to be poor.
Yeah, if you don't want to be poor, get it together. It's great. I come in, you're in book mode. Last night, you turn off all the lights and you kept
Ring, wrong. I can't get comfortable, so it's I have to keep adjusting it.
Yeah, you do. It's the best, though. Best in the biz. They've also, if you want 30% off anything in the entire store, promo code Drinking Bros there. Boom, get 30%. If you just want the sheets, the pillows, the match, all of it's great. And you can fill up the whole cart. So everything combined, you get 30% off. It's fucking rad. Or if you just want the adjustable base. This year for 2022, they have a 60-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest there at ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. And you can couple all those deals together and walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for $20-25 a month. Let's go. Next up, Jabe's Monk Pack. All right, so we ordered 20 boxes to the office.
Yes.
They came in 2 days ago. We're down to one.
And I
One
think-
fucking box. Who is it? A lot of people were screaming at Sean for this.
Well, you have
Who's
to
your
scream at
guess?
Sean.
Who's your guess? You got to
have
get Sean?
Mine?
got
I
Sean?
think
No,
you're
no.
contractually obligated to blame Sean. Right?
For everything. I mean,
For
that's,
everything.
that's half of his job description.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to go Joel and Coop. Maybe a late night iconoblast where they get drunk.
Do you think
and
more-
hungry?
Georgia?
He was here editing a video for us last night, so maybe. But so here's the deal. This is the variety pack. I love all of these goddamn things, and clearly everybody else does it. We've We had
You're
20
doing a little-
boxes are gone in 48 hours.
You're
here.
doing a little unboxing
Yeah, why not?
yourself,
I don't give a
huh?
shit. I don't give a shit. What do we got here?
So these are low sugar, keto friendly bars, which
Blueberry,
are
vanilla, almond, bomb. Honey nut. This is actually the one that I haven't had yet. Coconuts, cocoa chip, bomb. That's my favorite one. Maple pecan, bomb, dude. Big fan of that one. Peanut butter, big fan of that one. And the almond butter cocoa chip. I've had all of these except for the honey.
So those are the granola bars. Then they have like a nut and seed bar, which is like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the brand, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's basically mostly just nuts and seeds. You can see everything that's in it with like either a chocolate or caramel on it.
Mm-hmm.
Caramel.
Sea salt, sea salt caramel is my favorite too, as far as those go, but these are great for the afternoon and all this shit. I mean, dude, we tear through these. This was a company that we called personally. We just eat them all the time. And we're like, hey, can you sponsor the show? And they were like, yeah, we'll do it. What is the promo code? Is it Nooners?
It is. So
is
you can get
Nooners. There you
20%
go.
off your first purchase of any Monk Pack product by visiting monkpack.com and entering our code Nooners at checkout. To get started, just go to monkpack.com. That's MUNKPACK.com and select any product. Then enter the code Nooners at checkout to save 20% off your purchase. Monk Pack is so confident in the product. It's backed with 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll exchange the product or refund your money. You will not have time to get that refund because it will be all in your
Belly.
mouth. And they have, when they say all products, they have like cookies, like I said, nut and seed bars, granola bars, and they're all keto, very, very low sugar, very, very low, like 2 to 3 grams of carbs. So even if you're not doing keto and you just kind of want to grab a snack that tastes really good, doesn't taste artificial in any way, like just to supplement that one snack,
Yeah.
even if you're going to have a burger later,
Yeah.
it's a great thing to just grab instead of something else.
It's the best. Next up, we got liquidiv.com. Promo code Nooners gets you 25% off. My God, man. So every day you probably see this on my fucking desk, right? This core, wide mouth core, which I love. Put a liquid IV in there. I literally, from the house, I have coffee, and then I have this, and I drive in, and I start my fucking day, and then I'll usually have some form of energy drink in the afternoon, right?
Yes.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Yes.
This is empty already. So it goes on
Oh,
the
wow.
floor. You're welcome.
Wow, we're getting into a little bit warmer. I mean, I know it's a little premature to say that, but it's going to be like 80s this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where you are, it's going to be a little bit
I'll be
hotter.
sunburned by Monday.
Right.
Let's go.
There's whether it's winter or summer, both, you need to be hydrated all the time. It's going to affect if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling lethargic, if you have headaches, if you're just not, your skin's dry, you have chapped lips. All of this can be traced back to hydration. Hydration is one of those things that is kind of one of those cure-all. Oh, try that first. Try hydrating first. Then if that doesn't work, then you can go from there. So this makes it easier. Just put the little liquid IV packet in 16 ounces of water, and it's going to hydrate you 2 to 3 times more. Plus, vitamins, minerals, other things to make it.
Beef.
Which one's this? Oh, strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry's the best. It's a classique.
Jam, watermelon's my new fave, and pina colada. And that fucking cherry. They've always got new flavors. They're the
cherry
best.
lemonade
The grape is the new flavor
So
too.
good.
Awesome. Grab Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com. Use the promo code Nooners at checkout. That is 25% off anything in the entire store. When you use the promo code Nooners at liquidiv.com, experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com. Promo code Nooners. Love these goddamn folks over there.
Golden cherry, that's what it is.
Golden cherry. And then, dude, hardafseltzer.com. It is out. Seltzer is into the world. Boom, there it is right there. All you have to do is click buy now. If you'll notice, I made the site very child-like.
Friendly.
All you have to do is not friendly. We can't say that with alcohol, but yeah. childlike to use. Just a buy now. Boom. That's it.
User
all.
Just
accessible.
click the button.
Yeah.
PayPal's connected.
User-friendly,
Everything. Yeah,
that's
we
what
don't
it
give a
is.
shit. So let's rage. Let's rage today. Damn it. Damn it, Bob. Damn it, Bob. I still haven't recorded that song yet. I haven't recorded that
Was
song.
Bob even working for us?
No,
when
he
we-
wasn't.
No.
I was pre-Bob, and I just made that up.
You willed it.
Yeah, I
You-
willed
you
Bob
see-
to be here.
You were reading The Secret.
Yeah, still read The Secret.
I read The Secret
Should
every
we
day.
bring back
All
a
of this
Fire
behind
Dave?
me is
What?
this is my vision board.
Behind you?
Yeah, Ben Affleck, Elon Musk. Let's go. You know?
It's all happened.
Yeah, take me
all
to
happening.
Take me to Jack in the Box before you take me to rehab. Okay,
Right.
right down the street.
Right.
Jiznak and the Beezy.
Mm-hmm.
No one goes there, by the way.
I think Dan came in with the tacos
He
the
did.
other day. Yeah.
And I've gotten food there a couple months ago, and I was the only car in the entire place. I was like,
That Jack in the Box on the street is a fucking ghost town. Like I assume that
no.
that like people go in that store to rob it more than to eat from it.
Right. Like, or if it's just a front,
Yeah.
it's one of those like cleaners, you know?
Yeah.
Dry cleaners. Where you're like,
Yeah. Who knows? All of it's just a front. Even this fucking Gates Foundation bullshit, it's a fucking front, dude.
is that?
Yeah, it is. They want to fucking control us in the whole goddamn world, Bill Gates does. Well, Melinda Gates is not having it, okay?
Okay.
She's dropping a tell-all book, and she's going on Gayle King and all that shit to go scorched earth. So she said she met Epstein. She told Bill afterwards, that guy's a fucking creep. I get a bad feeling about it. I don't like being around him. Stop hanging out with him. And she said Bill Gates just went back numerous times on his own. And now she's also positive that he's had more than just the one affair that he's admitted to. Because after the divorce, he got popped with somebody else, another employee there. So let's face it, he was going down fucking young girls for a long time, probably with Epstein.
Yeah, because there was the rumor when they first got married was that they had this like same time next year situation where like he was allowed to go and see his like
Yeah, that was the
first
weirdest shit of
love
all
kind
time.
Right, but you in this weird way you go, okay, fucking billionaires, I don't know. You know what I mean? They just have different rules. She was just like, fine, you go one weekend out of the year or
Yeah.
whatever, and you get this out of your system. I have no idea. I was like, whoa, okay.
Hey,
Right?
you know? It was a nice thing for Bill, and then he fucked it all up.
He fucked it all up. But I
got
think
too greedy.
But I think, and she kind of kept it like that. But something must have happened. Either the divorce got something happened where she was like, "Oh, actually, bitch, I'm going to tell them everything that you did," which was, you know, sexual harassment, employee shit,
Yeah.
like multiple.
Yeah.
women, although you know,
Because the weird thing is on this Gayle King interview, they usually release like a snippet from it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the statements was how the 2000 affair led to the end of the 27-year marriage.
right?
Bitch, you got divorced way after that. Like,
Yeah.
let's.
the
I think we're well past that.
Right, but you never know if she thought that was the only one, and then they tried to work it out.
I don't know. What I do love though is she did say recently that she's all done like giving all of her money to charity after she dies. That was a thing. Remember that? Both of them were like, we're giving all our money away to charity.
Oh, yeah,
and the
yeah,
kids
yeah.
get nothing. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. And she was like, nah, I think I'm going to keep that $57 billion, dog.
Mm-hmm,
And I'll figure it out. I'm not going along with the rest of your bullshit where
Sure.
you're sewing, human ears on pigs' backs with all your fucking farmland across the United States that nobody knows about.
Yeah,
Because it's him. You know that, right?
that what?
He owns the most farmland in the United States right now.
I believe that.
Yeah, for all this fucking bullshit, impossible meat and everything else that's going on. Like, yeah, he's sewing dicks on backs of fucking gorillas and shit just to do it.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's a cool looking monkey. I wonder if I can just sew a dick on its back and see how it would operate.
Yeah, but if you lost your dick, you would be thinking differently about that experiment.
Would I? You saying I can get it back if I sew it to a monkey's back?
That's what he's working on, and you should be fucking happy that someone is.
You want to be grateful to Bill Gates that he's sewing dicks on monkey backs?
You don't have to be grateful for him right now, but for anyone that either loses dicks or something happens,
Yeah.
that person, you know what I mean? Like if you had you had cancer, right?
Sure.
or your dick got blown off. What would you hope that people were really working towards up until that point?
Cancer or a new dick? Probably a new dick. Yeah. All right. So maybe Bill Gates wins in this one. All right.
Right.
1-0 Bill Gates today. Okay.
Right?
Now the Epstein shit.
Because you could always just chemo's already there. So it's like, just always throw some chemo at it, right?
Yeah.
Now the dick,
It's not coming back, dude.
it's been long overdue for some money to be thrown at what if that fucking shit happened?
I want to see it sewn to an armadillo back, where the shiny silver from the armadillo, it would accentuate the dick, I think. If it was just walking down the street real slow, like, I think that would be fun. Because you're going to want pictures of it before you get it sewn on. You're just not all willy-nilly about what dick you're going to put on your body.
No, I think you would be.
You think so?
Yeah, you're choosing between no dick. I think you'll take it. You'll take it. And then there's going to be a waiting list.
Giorgio, there's a huge cloud of weed smoke that just appeared. Giorgio,
Yes.
do you take a 2-inch dick hard, or do you take no dick?
What?
Versus, what do I get?
Well, you either get a 2-inch dick or you get nothing.
I think I take the no dick.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm confused by this question.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
it
trap.
has nothing to do. What do you
It
saying?
does. What you just said was beggars can't be choosers, essentially, right? Do you take no dick or do you take a dick?
You take a dick.
No, he just said no.
Giorgio, that was the
I
wrong
didn't-
answer.
It was not, Giorgio. I'm with you. I don't take a
take
2-inch
no
dick.
dick?
Yeah, I don't take a 2-inch dick.
I'm not a fan of dick.
No,
No,
you're
he's
not-
asking, would you
No,
rather
bro.
have a 2-inch dick
Why'd
or
you
no
ask the
dick?
guy?
Your own dick.
For your own. We're talking about growing
Oh.
dicks on the back of gorilla. Do we need to go through the whole thing
Yes,
again?
yeah, no dick. Again, still no dick.
Yeah,
Because
still no dick.
With no dick, you have no dick, and it's like there's 2-inch dick is like the most emasculating thing ever. Like no dick, you're like already looking at ways around that. You're looking at prosthetics. You're looking at other things. With a 2-inch dick, you're just that dude with a 2-inch dick.
It is
Yeah.
better to have loved and lost than not love at all. It is better to have a 2-inch dick than to have no dick at all.
2 inches. I mean, do that with your finger right now.
It's this. It's this. It's
That's
It's
something.
barely this.
That's something.
Do you know how hard that would be to get in, though? Like, you could barely get it in sometimes.
I'm
You
with
don't
Ross.
need to get it in.
Death may be better than a 2-inch dick.
You don't need to get it in.
You'd rather be a Ken doll.
I'd rather be in the ground.
Well,
No, I take that-
Ladies,
I take
who's
that
with
back.
me in the chat? You don't need to get it in.
Either way, you're just really good at cunnilingus. Like you're really a mouth person.
yeah, but it's like then there's the 2-inch penis.
Yeah, but I don't think Bill Gates is growing 2 inchers.
I don't know if he is or if he isn't. But if you're starting off, you can't go huge. Like, all right, sweet. The science experiment has started. We're going to start sewing dicks on animal backs and see if we can get it to work, right?
I think it grows too big.
You gotta. I think they start off really small and then they extend it, where they're just like, all right, cool, this works. Now let's get longer dicks in there.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Africa's a great place to do it. By the way,
I had a great point.
animals. They've
and
already got
you
wildlife.
turned it into stupid, dumb shit.
No,
As usual.
they
Move on.
Africa's got great animals and they've got great dicks there.
Great blood in those animals.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Both, dude.
Growing big dicks.
Then you got
Yeah.
something there. But I don't think you can buy up all that land in Africa. I think there's something preventing that. He can take he can give them water and then take it away from the businesses who were going to do it there to try to make some money.
I think you can trade for it for all the tea in China.
I'm going to leave that on Giorgio. No, leave the camera on Giorgio. I want him to live in that shame right now and just.
And then both
That's
of
that moment
both
right
of
there is
the
when the
other
weed
guys
kicked in.
looking at him like,
That's
"You
when the weed kicked in
fucking-"
for Giorgio.
This is what it's like to bomb.
We'll never know because we won't try. But yeah.
So look, if you're gonna do it, yeah, give me a 6-incher and I'm fine with it. But like that needs to be the progress you're showing on 60 Minutes, not your other bullshit of the impossible meat. Okay, I don't want to see it. I don't want to fucking see that bullshit. Next up, Jabe's the Oscars is switching up their format. We talked about they're taking away 8 categories out of the Oscars. So all those people who worked their entire lives
Oh, yeah.
to get an Oscar, they're now going to be relegated to a pre-taped segment, and that's going to pop up for about 10 seconds. You're going to be able to thank 2 people and get the fuck off the stage. Why? Because you don't have a choice. They're going to edit it. So they're going to shoot it before the show starts. pop it in where they see fit, and then kind of move on with their lives. But here's the weird one. So they're taking away best editing and all that shit, which editing is really goddamn hard. I'd be super pissed off about that. That is a craft.
That makes the movie.
Yeah, you could leave.
Literally every movie.
Every single thing.
Why would you not leave that in?
Yeah. But they're taking it out. Instead, they're going to put in a fan-voted Oscar this year for Best Movie. And that's going to win an Oscar as well. So not only do you have Best Picture, but now you're going to have Fan Best Picture, where now you're starting to shift into the MTV Movie Awards.
Right.
So do you want to take a stab at what the winner is? I can already tell you, if you're gambling out there, I guarantee you my bookie's got odds on this. If you're gambling out there, I can already tell you, and you can just collect free money. It's going to be Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Easiest call of all time.
But James is about to be triggered.
Why?
What?
Because another category affected, hair and makeup.
Yeah. Gone. See ya.
Dang. Those people, or like, what about wardrobe?
Gone.
Because those people were always like the weirdest
Yeah.
chicks, and I loved them.
And it's a hard job, and like when you're doing wardrobe like that, especially with a movie with a bunch of extras or something.
They always have like some weird top hat, and
Yeah.
they come up with like pink hair, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And you're just like, "Ugh."
It's a
love
fucking.
that
It's
for
a
you.
hard job too, man.
For sure.
And we're not going to show it anymore.
Nah.
No need. And then they did a thing with all the nominees, and they explained it to him on a Zoom call, and it got so out of control that they had to call in the president of the Oscars and be like, "Hey guys, all right, we're trying some things out or whatever." Allegedly on this call, she danced around it to the point where she was just about to say, this is what people on the Zoom were saying. She was just about to say, "Look, we're fucked in the ratings. We are fucked here. We've got to change the entire show." Now, getting Wanda Sykes and Amy Schumer to host, probably not the best idea. That's not going to do it for you either. I think it's going to be a long night, and the power of the dog is in every fucking category, which everybody hates. And I'm not going to say we did this on the last show, but I think we did this on the last show. As soon as we finished, Sam Elliott started trending on Twitter. That story that we told when I went off on that Sam Elliott rant. You know, there's a bunch of homosexuals wearing chaps in that movie.
Yeah.
Immediately that went viral, and everybody was talking about it, and they were like, "Fuck you, Sam Elliott. You can just take your heterosexual body somewhere else." Or,
Yeah. Well, it's sad because he never does interviews, right? Mm-hmm. You can't get him on anything. And he went on Mark Maron, and I guarantee you he's never going to do another interview again.
No, probably not.
So there you go.
Probably
he just
not.
went, you know what? Fuck you guys.
And as soon as we heard that, because we listened to the show before we came into work and before we talked about it, as soon as I heard that line, I was like, oh, this is going to be a thing today.
It's going to be a thing. And he didn't realize.
How's he going to hear it?
That is true.
How's he going to hear about it?
No social media. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I don't think he gives a fuck.
You don't
doesn't
think
give a
he
shit.
I bet he got
reads the thing?
No, I bet he got one call from his publicist, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Hey, stop saying this." And that's probably it. That's probably where that landed, and that was it. His agent and publicist, that was it. And he probably told them to go fuck themselves.
Whatever. He lives his life as people make fun of him for being from California. Like he's not a cowboy, he's from Sacramento. First off, California full of cowboys. Like it's not just L.A.
In Sacramento is it's a shithole town. It's not
Right.
like L.A. or like
An old school Sacramento. I will say he is like a little bit of a California hippie, but
He
I
is.
think that just comes with like being an old dude that maybe like smokes some weed or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And the Big Lebowski.
His real character that he is from movies is he's the guy from Thank You for Smoking. He played the Marlboro Man as Thank You for Smoking.
Yep.
They pull up to his house. He comes out with a gun, but he lives in California. That's who he is in real life.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
No. Probably. Can I get a Waterloo, by the way? That looks delightful. I'm looking at it on your desk. Is that watermelon?
This is watermelon, yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. So we're testing out a watermelon flavor seltzer right
What
now.
flavor are you thinking, Ross?
We'll go watermelon. All right. We're testing out a watermelon seltzer next week. I got a couple samples being shipped.
Well,
That and pineapple.
don't go off.
No, but I
watermelon.
love watermelon shit.
Yeah.
Do.
Well, this doesn't taste like watermelon.
Does it not?
No, it's an essence, and you have to look at the picture right before you drink so that you're like, oh, yeah, this is watermelon.
Oh, thank you, Giorgio. Oh, that was very nice.
He opens
Oh, that was
even. He
very nice.
opens even.
Very nice. That's nice. Yeah, but get ready for Spider-Man to win. And then you'll get to see Tom Holland. And they're hoping people will pop in for that because the movies that are up for Best Picture are pretty fucking shit. So, you know, that's probably the easiest pick you'll ever have gambling-wise in the history of your life. If you're doing it right now, if you're in Vegas. Have you heard of this Dead Eyes podcast?
I have not.
Yeah. There's a podcast called Dead Eyes. I was made aware of this. Some other people have attempted this. God damn it, who was the one that hit me up? Oh, the Bill Murray guy hit me up about Bill Murray and doing press for, he did a documentary trying to find Bill Murray. Mm-hmm. He hit us up about doing the show and everything else and sent a screener over and was trying to get a hold of him, and he never did. If you watch the documentary, when it came out, he never got a hold of him. This guy did a podcast called Dead Eyes where he was trying to track down Tom Hanks because he was fired from a movie. And allegedly, he fired him from a small role in Band of Brothers, and he said that's the Forrest Gump star. They're still calling him the Forrest Gump star. Tom Hanks is beyond just Forrest Gump. Like, he's beyond that. It's Tom Hanks. We don't need to preface it with any movies at this point.
Right.
It's just Tom Hanks. He alleges that that Tom Hanks said, "You look like you have dead eyes, and we have to let you go."
But, okay. Did they say it to him, or he found this out?
Yeah, and they replaced him with another actor at the last minute. So because of this, and I guess the guy is on Marvelous Mrs. Maisel now.
Yeah.
So
Can
he's had a bunch of big guests. Ryan Johnson's been on there, Seth Rogen,
Can
John
I get
Hamm.
a picture of him, Connor Ratcliffe?
Yeah.
Ratliff. I'm
Ratliff.
not. Yeah.
But he's had.
I'm not placing him.
Listen to this guest list. So he's had 30 episodes. Jesse.
Okay.
Ryan Johnson, biggest director there is. Seth Rogen,
Sure.
John Hamm,
Okay.
Judd Apatow, Colin Hanks.
Okay.
So he's had Colin on.
Interessant.
Yeah, pop him up. You had a pic of this guy? There he is. Frightening. He does look like he has dead
He
eyes.
has shark eyes a little bit.
He
Yeah.
plays a creep in Mrs. Maisel, like a kind of mentally handicapped guy.
Is okay.
Dead eyes.
Dead eyes.
Dead.
But
What was
so
that?
today,
There will be blood. Okay.
today we've had butthole eyes and we've had dead eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So the awesome thing about this story, Tom Hanks has agreed to do the podcast and they just recorded it. So it is.
I
in the
love that,
can.
and I hope he goes on and goes, man, you do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that he's
So I
just
hope
like,
too. Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, you
Like,
do.
I don't. I'm sorry that it didn't work out.
Pop open that picture one more time. Yeah, that's creepy, dude. It does. It does look like he has dead eyes. Like
I
a doll.
hope-
Like a doll in the
I
corner.
hope it's not this thing of like, I was a different person and I was, just out for myself, blah, blah, blah. I hope it's really like, you do, you did, it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Not sure.
And that dead eye
sure.
thing could work maybe for a different part. For this certain thing, it wasn't working.
Yeah.
I'm Tom Hanks.
So maybe we'll see. But allegedly, the conversation was great and super positive. And I guess Tom Hanks dropped a bunch of stories that he's never told anybody before. So Tom Hanks being cool as shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the season finale on his season 3.
Yeah, which I don't know where you go with the show now. Now you have Tom Hanks. Do you need to keep? What are you going to keep talking about?
You got to kidnap him.
Right.
And the whole 4th season's like, wow, you have him kidnapped and you
If
don't know what
it's
to do.
all about that.
The next season is just called Raping Tom Hanks.
It was like
Yeah.
one of my favorite podcasts from back in the day, little known. No one probably listened to it. It's called You Talkin' You Two to Me. And it was a podcast with Adam Scott and some other guy from Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Comedy Bang Bang. Scott Ackerman. And they just would they would almost talk about you two the whole time, but never actually get to it.
Yeah.
And then run out of time. Super funny every time. And they finally interviewed you too. And then I had to end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing.
Samesies.
you talking you two to me.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. The whole thing is, the premise is great. All of it. I like shit like that where you just don't talk about the thing. But
Guys,
now that you have Tom
the
Hanks.
premier YouTube podcast, and they never talked about it. It's really funny.
Pretty awesome that the guy got Tom Hanks. And I don't know where you go with it after this, but, congratulations. Right. I think that's awesome.
Right.
Do you get a crime corner today?
I do.
Crime corner. Crime corner. Crime corner.
Crime corner. So married man horrified to find a random woman performing oral sex on him as he slept. Horrified is in quotations.
Sure. Air quotes?
Yeah. So a British woman has been jailed for more than 3 years after she sneaked into the bedroom of a sleeping man and began performing oral sex on him. Mary Lee Marr, 38, and from Milton Keynes, whatever, is said to have been part of a long drinking session. So she was out drinking, she got drunk, and then broke into this person's house.
Yep.
Took off her clothes in the man's room, began performing the act. Now, the man believed that this was his wife at first.
Can we see a picture of her? Oh, boy. If she was hot, let's face it, do you think
But you don't know. You don't know.
You don't know it's the middle of the night.
Middle of the night, it's in the dark.
Sure. So
Do we know?
did he finish the blowjob? Did he go to completion? I think you have to, right?
The victim.
It's kind of like going to a restaurant and complaining about your food, but you ate the food.
Yeah. I mean, it's a victimless crime. I don't know why he reported it.
So the victim, who's said to be an older man, they're not saying.
How old?
Right. They're not saying how old, who it is, whatever. He had been sleeping in a different room from his wife because of the snoring. Yeah. People can relate. For this reason, he initially mistaken this lady for his wife. That's why. The police were called immediately. She claims she couldn't remember anything, and it's all because of alcohol. So my question is yeah.
Shit.
I know. It seems harsh, right, guys?
Yeah, you're gonna report a beach?
I don't believe this.
A blackout.
No.
Like,
here's the fault with the husband. No one thinks their wife is coming to give them a beach if they're sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Thank you. So my first question was kind of like, would you guys kind of know if it, it's not like we do anything real different.
No, every blowjob is unique. It's like a snowflake.
Right.
It's
so
a snowflake.
Would you be like, how long would it take you to be
so
like?
Here's the thing: if you got,
first of all, this is weird.
Well, if you got woken up at night and it's underneath the sheets and all that other shit, it's not going to be as profesh as it usually is. It's going to be a little different. Therefore, I don't know how you would really know. And if you're an old man who has to sleep in another room, your spouse forces you to sleep in another room, take the beach and move on with your life, dude. Instead, she's in jail for 3 years. What do you tell people at that point?
So the judge was making an example, because if you flip it and think about it in terms of like a guy breaking into, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drunk or not,
Yeah.
breaking into a woman's bedroom and doing this to her, like we would be like,
We would be like, only 3 years?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the judge is like, look, sexual offenses committed against men are no less serious than sexual offenses, and we still need to work on that.
I need to know
that's
how
not
long.
completely true. What?
This entire case is dependent upon how long he let her blow him.
For sure.
Well,
Because then it's like,
to completion.
oh,
To completion. And like,
no, it was not to completion.
his age would really help in this. Because if he's fucking old, chances are his wife wasn't throwing him too many beaches anyways. Like, take the fucking beach and move on, brother. I don't get it. 3 years now, this girl's got to go to fucking jail for this bullshit?
Now-
No. Look at the photo.
Yeah, but it's dark.
And that's a mugshot.
It's just a mouth.
Yeah, but
Like,
what
you
if
don't, it's not like, if it was
she
broad
was
daylight.
she was really drunk. Like the husband actually went right into the wife's room, told her what happened. They called the police. While they were waiting, she was threatening to knock the wife's fucking teeth out. So, like, she was a mess.
She had some hard AF seltzers.
Belligerent mess. Although, you know, if we're going back to the gender of it all, like, if that was a guy, it would be a little bit scarier.
This sounds like a honeypot gone wrong. Like the old man might have had money, and she's like, I'm going to get in on this. And the wife was like, no, I'm going to get this as soon as he dies. And she's like, I'm going to sneak up there and blow him and tell him that I love him.
Right.
Show her picture one more time. What's that one that you have? Where did you get this one?
This is another one I found online.
It looks like she's leaning against a butt.
Very weird.
I think someone might have found this online. Let me go back to the. This is from a Canadian.
Like that would work.
News outlet.
If you were fucking super old and that.
She's only 38.
Yeah, she popped in. No, if the dude was super old and like, you know, somebody rolls in, gives you a free beach in the middle of the night. You fucking snitch. It's like that guy who, remember when Anne Heche stumbled into that fucking dude's house, took a shower, and then she came out and was just like, let's watch some Netflix and chill. And he's like, I'm calling the police.
That's 90s Anne Heche. This is drunken Cockney
thank you.
wench.
Either way,
Like
if
if
you're
some
sleeping in
homeless guy-
separate rooms.
Yeah.
If some homeless guy walked in here with his hands all covered in blood and shit and was like, Ross, I made you a hamburger.
Sure.
Would you be like, well, I can't be, it's a free fucking
this
hamburger.
scenario
Like,
already happened with Ryan Russillo in Wyoming. He stumbled into the wrong hotel room, and he's like a notable ESPN, or was an ESPN personality.
Yeah.
I would still know who he is, but these people called the police, and he was arrested.
Yeah.
So, like, you flip the sexes, you get arrested no matter what.
Correct. I just think as a dude, though, it's different, or it should be. Like, they should pull that guy's man card and just be like, hey, dude, now homegirl's going to spend 3 years in the pokey for this? Come on.
Okay, Ross,
For
what
a
about this?
beach?
What about this? She's drunk. Well, she was using a lot of teeth.
If she was going to bite his penis off, be a different story.
No, it's just a little scrapey.
But
Do you think a
It
woman
was
should go to
just
jail
like-
for
You'd
a
have
bad
to call.
beach?
You'd have to call Bill Gates to get a new one.
It just must have been like sloppy, not good, not worth it. Super drunk. Ugh. You're not drunk, right?
It's not pizza. There are bad blowjobs.
Yeah, there are. I'm just devil's advocate here. It's if it's a decent enough beach, like move on with your life and be like, hey, oh shit, you're not my wife. Get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm not calling the cops. You know,
Right.
you wake up your wife and you're like, hey, dude, there's this girl in here. She gave me a fucking beach. I don't know who it is. She's hammered, and I'm gonna release her back into the streets. But I'm not going to wait and call the cops and make a whole thing.
Keep her
'Cause then
there, citizen's arrest.
You
like the
know
whole
they had to
thing.
take a photo of his penis then. Like that's part of it.
Of what?
Of his dick. When the police come, they're gonna ask for evidence and be like, hey dude, we gotta take a picture of your dick.
I don't know.
Yeah. So that homeboy had to fucking roll out his old dick and balls and be like, all right, sweet. And I'm probably sure they're like, look, we've seen
No,
this.
I don't think it's a picture.
seen
They would
this a
have to
million
maybe
times.
do a swab or something.
Yeah. But you still have to pull your dick out to strangers to go through all that hassle for this? Bruh, find a hobby. Christ, pick up some fucking yarn. Start spinning a tail. Something. Make some fucking sweaters for your pets. Do something other than call the police on a fucking drunk girl giving you a beach. My God, man, where are we as a fucking society anymore?
Right.
What's this guy's name? Do we have his name?
No, that's what I'm saying. We can't even get.
no, it's a John Doe situation.
Is
yeah,
it
like
really?
he's not released or doesn't want his name released or however they're doing it, and he's older, so we're not going to know. We don't know age. We don't know the name. Like, you know, but yeah, I think the main thing of it is the gender of it all.
Somebody's saying here in the chat, ALW, it's probably what woke him up was a finger. Now, if he got a finger in the fucking beehole and his wife wasn't doing that, yeah, dude, unless you went past the second knuckle, like there's still no reason to call the cops for
I
shit
think
like
you
that.
would be able. So, kind of my question was like, I think you would be able to tell even without that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not. Once you're with someone for a certain amount of time, like they're not that much different, right? Like,
Everyone is special, you know?
that's what I'm saying.
Everyone is special.
But like, it's not like your wife's giving you like all different ones every time. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, you know? You never know. I don't know this lovely lady, and I don't know what her backstory is, but maybe she works on different techniques. A reverse Western grip, you know? I don't know what
wife?
she does. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what she does, and I don't want to speak for her.
She's sleeping in the other room because
Yeah.
he's snoring. So I'm going to guess that she doesn't do a basket weave.
You don't even think she does a basket weave?
A ketchup
Just a
bottle.
nice.
No-handed.
Yeah.
The old ketchup bottle.
Yeah. No one wants a ketchup bottle, right? When I heard about that one, I was like, you don't want that.
I could
do
see
you?
Giorgio being into something like that. Have you ever had a ketchup bottle, Giorgio?
Sort of, I guess. It
Or
was more of
it's
like
just-
more of like a
Hammering down?
more of like a toothpaste. Like you're trying to get the last little bit out of the.
Yeah.
No, the way I thought of it is that it's like almost like a hitting.
It
on
is, yeah.
the-
It's like a pounding of the,
head.
yeah.
Yeah, I have had that. Like a self ketchup.
Yeah.
Good,
yeah.
right?
In the moment,
Sure.
it's less about the feeling and more about the
Danger.
action.
Yeah, the danger of it.
the different shit. It's more about different shit. Yeah.
Tom Brown says no turn tickle.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Look, you got the reverse Western grip, obviously. And then, you know,
the C3PO
yep, the basket weave.
basket weave.
The hangman is always nice.
The banana split.
The Saturday
The
night.
Saturday night ride, obviously.
The Go-Gurt.
The what?
The Go-Gurt.
Go-gurt?
Like you're like drinking a Go-Gurt. Remember that? The handheld yogurt?
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
the yogurt.
Yeah.
That I just remember the yogurt. I also don't remember it being like hard to get out.
No,
Put them in
no.
the freezer. And they get real good.
That's a really
That's a deep cut.
you have to really explain that one.
Yeah, you do.
You need
You
it to
do.
be just like an easy, what's the, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Go-Gurt, and you put it in the fridge, and then you warm it up on the outside and try and get it out.
Who is it? High and Angry?
Nope.
High and Angry just said, you got to put your finger on the 57 on the bottle. On that Heinz bottle, dog.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
It's right there in the middle. It's right there in the middle.
Okay,
you
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's clever. High and Angry. I love the username, High and Angry.
He has the best hair.
Yeah.
It's massive. I love
In
it.
real life?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I only know people by their usernames. Whenever they show up at the party and shit, I'm like, what's your username on there? And it's, oh man, I'm fucking Missing Arm 189. You're like, oh, what's up, dude? Shit, now I know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know Chris.
Missing Arm.
I know Missing Arm 189, dude.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? How are you?
Yeah.
I know Sickle Boy, 460. Like Sickle Boy 460. What's up, dude? Like shit like that. Big fan. I hope you guys are a big fan of Hard AF Seltzer. It is live, hardafseltzer.com. Go. Order as many cases as you want, and we're super grateful for all the support, and we really, really appreciate you guys. And we honestly just wanted to make the best fucking seltzer. Buying this online will allow us to roll out into grocery stores and states and all that shit towards the end of the year. And it will be in like 3 states coming up here. It depends on how many we sell. We wanted to sell to our listeners first versus going into stores for fucking strangers first. So as soon as you guys get what you get on there or keep buying it, whatever you decide to do, we'll order more and then start putting that in grocery stores. But thank you sincerely for all the support. Dan and I will be drinking it all day today on Fake News coming up here in probably an hour. James, fun show today.
Thank you. Is the
show.
Go-Gurt like an uncirced sitch?
No, I think he's more or less talking about the cum itself.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, and you should be.
Okay.
You should be.
I just thought maybe it was like
You miss 100% of the
uncirced
shots you don't take.
situation.
Alec
You got to
Baldwin.
get the last little bit out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Like all of it's there, but you want that last little drop. So you're like
Okay.
squeezing the Go-Gurt and slide. Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
it. I just don't like. I don't like not getting it. So I get it.
Yeah, we get it now.
No, I get it.
We get you win some, you lose some, Georgia.
I lose
No,
lot
that was a
today.
good one. No, that makes sense. That one makes sense. But he wasn't explaining that. He was just saying like, you put it in the freezer.
Sure, Japes. Sure. We love you. Fun crime corner to end it. I'm sorry for that girl. We should send her a letter. Is it prisoner 09164596979?
Yeah.
Send her a letter. That's terrible, man. Say sorry about your
know.
beach.
For a blackout night, like, dang.
Great documentary though. Beach Behind Bars. Let's do it. Let's do it. And that fucking dipshit, what a loser. Don't call the police. Call fucking Sean, dude.
He's a feminist.
Sean needs a beach.
He's a feminist.
I guess so.
He wants
Way to do the
complete
movements.
He wants complete equal rights and punishments.
Time's up is probably what he said. Oh, are you sucking my dick? Time's up. I'm tired of having my dick sucked by strangers. I'm going to call the police. Time's up. Time's up here, too. Go to Ross Patterson Revolution on iTunes, rate the show a 5-star and leave a quick review. Go to Spotify and just press the 5-star and walk away. It's all you have to do. It's all the fucking advertisers care about. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.